And welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse, and today I found these when I was shopping, and they're silicone molds made for doing chocolates. See, apparently they're easy to use, so I'm going to see if they're as easy as they say they are if I'm using paint. No, I'm not going to fill them up and leave them to dry. Don't worry, I'm not that weird. I know I'm weird, but that's, you know, a totally different story. So pretty much all they are is little silicone molds. Now, different type of silicone to the oil that we use. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to I am going to do a bit of a crazy play. No, Michelle, you're not crazy. Just a little bit odd. So, what I've got, here's my thinking. I've got some phthalo blue. I've got some lemon yellow. I've got some crimson red, not a lot, but some cerulean blue. I've got some iridescent medium. I've got some Mars black, and I've got some titanium white. All of them except for the crimson red are Reeves Fine Artist acrylic. Oops, bang crash. They come in tubes that look sort of like this. Don't get the one that says intro, because that's not as high quality. Well, you can. It's definitely cheaper. But the quality of the paint for what we do is not quite right. And what I'm gonna do is make it up as I go along. I'm gonna put paint in these. I'm putting black in every second one. And I'll be, oops, except that one. I'm going to be putting white in the other ones. Now, all my paints are mixed with Floetrol and water. Oh, that white is really thick. Always have a bottle of water handy, guys. From one paint into another, it can thicken up on you. Okay, so just throw in a little bit more water and thin it back down to your runny honey consistency. Okay. And then go around and do the others. This might be a slow prep job. So there's more black than there are white. And this is not a racial statement. Let me point that out to you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tiny drip of dimethicone in each of these. And you guys are going, Michelle, that is way too much silicone. I know. And I'm playing. I'm experimenting. Oops, I'm putting way too much in. Is it way too much? Or have we all just decided how much is the right amount? And any more or any less is the wrong amount. So, gonna put colours, different colours in different slots, maybe in all of the colours, but maybe not. I do kind of hope that I might actually do a quick coat of paint on the canvas before I flip this, and that way if there's silicone hits the comes out first, because that silicone, I'm watching it. And it's floating to the top. Oops, I think we got a lump in that one. Then I'm just going to fill each of them up with the iridescent medium. It's kind of like a "'cause I can" moment. This is one of those ones that can go either horribly right or horribly wrong. Alright, as I said, I'm going to put a layer of paint down first, just so that whatever happens, it's paint that shows up when the silicone hits, rather than the canvas. Okay. Just using this metal ruler just to skim it around a bit. So what happens, guys, for those of you that are new to acrylic pouring, what happens is we get silicone. We put silicone, which is an oil, and oil floats on water, and we put it in the paint, and then and the paint is water based, so then we let the oil come to the top, usually using a little flame torch like this. See, that air bubble showed up the canvas when it popped, so I didn't want that there. Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Let's give it a go. Maybe I will... Oh, I've got an idea. I'll stay. My trusty metal sign. I bought this to paint on, and it's been so useful. It's never really got round to being painted on. So now that we've got a hard surface for that, I'm going to put the canvas on top of the mould, and I'm going to be able to flip it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Flip! Oh, hello! Flamingos. So there we have our paint all on the canvas. And we walk away. No, we don't. I'm going to grab a corner. I've only got 2 hands, so I'm just going to peel it back and see what shows up. What shows up is really pretty. So while that's just developing, I'm going to grab a piece of my cardboard. Now we use cereal boxes. I use cereal boxes, and I make cards out of them. There's a link in the description on how to do that. So I'm just going to let these all drain out and just leave that over there to drain while we play with this. And that way we get to use up all that paint and it doesn't get wasted. So I am loving this colour combination. It looks cool. So I'm just going to cruise over it with the torch, popping any air bubbles and just warming that paint just a little bit. And you can see some silicone cells are showing up. We had 1 dollop of silicone in each of those paint pots. So the reason why I torch it first is so that you can then, as you tilt the paint, it stretches those cells to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now I'm just gonna zoom you in a bit so you can see just a little bit clearer what that looks like. I like it. So we've got a few cells here. We've got a bit of a caterpillar happening over here. Can you see our caterpillar? I like the caterpillars. Some people don't like them. There's another one there. Got some eyeballs. That one looks like a bit of a scary monster. Okay, so zoom back out again, and I'm going to tilt it. I'm just going to go over to that corner and just have it run down the side. Come down to this corner. And then to the other 2 corners. There we go. How does it get better than that? That is funky. And I've got paint all over my fingers. Okay, let's get that off before we do the next step. And the next step is to torch it again and see, first of all, get rid of the air bubbles. Now for those of you that are wondering, no, I'm not touching the flame to the paint. I am just waving the flame above the paint. This one's got a very small flame. Actually, I might big torch it. This is my big mother one. It's got a lot bigger paint flame. And it means I have to be a lot further away. Just noticing this corner is looking decidedly empty of paint. one. Okay. That's fun and funky, I think. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a bit intense in here. Got some harsh lines where the different cups have come together. But I like it. Let me get you down and show you it nice and close. Okay. Let's come on in. I really like this little patch down here. Oops. It looks like the underside of a mushroom. That is funky. That is like so sparkly. I really like this bit here too. Where's my finger? There. This is quite cool. This is one of the, oh, that looks like a manta ray flying. It's one of those ones where I like parts of it and I don't like other parts of it. Look at all those colours in that little caterpillar. It's so cool. Alright guys, I'm going to pop you back up onto the stand and put this one to dry and have a look and see what's come out of that pot. Okay, before we get into having a look what's under there, I just want to capture this. I got some new pendants, some new cabochons, and they are long and skinny. Check those out. That's you know, quite long. It's my little finger, so I'm just gonna capture that one there. And that looks very cool. So now that we've got that, we've got some really other cool dotty bits, but so I'm gonna play with the paint above there, so I'm not putting it down into there, and maybe add some more fun bits to it. So let's see how much paint is on here. Let's peel that back off there. And that's emptied those out quite nicely, which is quite cool. Wow. Check that out. That's so cool. That is super cool. Where is a little spatula or something? I'm just scraping a little bit more paint out because I'm really liking this bit. Sorry if it's out of focus. But I need some more paint in there. Just to There's some pretty stuff happening on here. Sorry about this. Bad filming. Okay. So, let's have a look. I'm going to go in. Ah, what's my blue tack doing? Sorry guys, this is bad filming. Huge apologies. So my first one I want to capture is this one down here. So let's see what we got for that. That's quite funky. The next one, I thought I wouldn't make you wait for me to fill up my... I'm going to do a round one on that one. Let's see how that came out. Ooh, it kind of looks like a paint bomb went off. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see this? So what I'm seeing is like a head with a face, almost like a monkey face, and then giant wings out the back, and then like blue shoulders, crossed arms. That is cool. Wow. Bonker. Let's see, is there anything else that wants to be captured? I think this blue bit here does. And this bit that I filled up. Just gonna let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna grab that bit. Oh look, I haven't covered the whole thing, so let's just redip that. Just to cover the rest up. Looks a bit like Pac-Man. I'm not sure about that one. We'll see how it dries. And that last blue one is going to be a square. Oh, I missed some on that one too. Ugh. What am I doing? Make sure you get paint on the whole thing, guys, because you can't come back and do it later. But that's still come out pretty cool. I like it. So I'm going to let that dry as well, and just could get a card out of that, absolutely. And I'll be back when all of this is dry to show you what the result is. Actually, before I go, I'm going to get that one just keeps screaming at me. Pick me, pick me. So I'll pick you, pick you. Do you want to be a long one or a round one? Round one. Going in. Make sure it's got paint on the whole thing. Yep, that looks cool. there's plenty of other really yummy bits along here, and I'm going to leave them. They can just sit here and dry. And if they're still looking yummy when they're dry, they're just on thin paper so they can be cut up and used. So I'll be back when all of this is dry to show it to you in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here she is. She's dry. She's very, very greasy. We had a lot of silicone in there. That is like so greasy. It's not funny. If you remember, I put a drop of silicone in every single one of those little pots. So when we count them up, there's 15. So there's 15 drops of silicone in that painting, and it's only an 8x10. That's a lot of that's a lot of silicone. Now I want to show you something here. We've got something weird happening, and I think it's actually a gigantic blob of silicone. If I press on that, it's like, yeah, it's weeping. So that's interesting. But check this dude out. He looks like a very deep water fish. Big jubaju lips, and I think it's cool. It really does look like a underwater mystery tour. I just let the plane go over while we explore it. So it's cool. It's funky. It's different. It's weird. And I like it. How's it getting any better than that? You know what? If you like it and you're the artist, that's the important bit. Or if it invokes what you wanted to invoke, or whatever you were trying to achieve. I just like making things that I like, that are pretty. There's quite a bit of iridescent medium, as you remember, and so it does sparkle in a lot of places, although it's hard to tell because it's shining in a lot of places too. But this is all iridescent medium. This little shooting star through here, it looks sort of silvery, but it's a little bit more transparent silvery than silver would be if it was silver. Does that make sense? Oh, maybe I should do a silver and iridescent medium and black pour. Ooh, what would that be like? Ooh, that sounds exciting. Anyway, so moving on. This is the bit of card that I drained the molds out on, and it's got some funky stuff. I quite like it. You know, we could chop stuff out. I definitely like this face. Check this out. Beautiful chin with some lips, a very pronounced nose, forehead. Hole in the head is what you could call that one. It's missing some paint. But it is such a pronounced face shape. It's just so cool. Anyway, that's just my interesting point of view. It's fun, it's funky, and it's cool. I like it. So carry on, move on. So what we did was we dipped cabochons in those, do you remember? So this was the first one. I think this is just stunning. And let me get a cabochon back for this one, and I'll show you what it looks like in its back. So I've got silver and copper. No, that's not copper, is it? That's brass, bronze, brassy coloured. And I think it will go in either of them, to be honest. Like, look at this. That's cool. Or we could put it in that one, and that looks cool too, because it's got the yellow through here, kind of. So tell me in the comments which one you prefer it in, and then I'm gonna actually make this one into a pendant. It's so cool. So my pendants, if you're interested, are $30. Just to buy the cabochons is $5, and shipping is $5, and I can fit 4 in an envelope. So yeah, there we go. So I like that one. That's cool. And then let's start going through some of the other ones. This one is just funky. Funky donkey. Again, we've got some iridescent medium in here, and I'm not sure if we can capture that. There it is. See, look, sparkle. There, just that little flash. Oh god, there, hey, I caught it. There's iridescent medium in the pink as well. You see that? It's quite funky. I like that one. And this one is just like random, but as I just look at it now, it looks like a clown face, the side of a clown face. It's cool. Oh, I like that. That is very cool. I haven't cleaned it off very well though. Let's just clean that a little bit. You can see my clown face better. Just like half a clown face, and then it's freaky hair on the side. So there's its nose and its smile and its eye, and then it's got its big fiery fluffy weird wacky hair. That is cool. But also you can turn it around and see other things. Big scary dudes. Wow, this is got lots in it. I think this is one of those ones where you would sell the person the cabochon and let them choose which way they glue it, because that's definitely a personal choice thing. Anyway, I like it. I like that one a lot. And then talking about clowns, this looks like a big clown grin to me with his big red nose. But again, turn it around, you can see all sorts of other things in it. It's funky. Very pink, very not me, but that's okay. It's pink. This one is a bit of me though. It's very cool. Again, we've got iridescent medium making it shimmer in the light. And that is just stunning. You know what it looks like? It looks like an island. Islands in the stream, that is what you are. No one in... But turn it up that way and it looks like a love heart. Oh. So which way would you wear it? Oh, that's dude. Now it looks like a butterfly. Can you... A little sprite, almost looks like a rabbit head on the butterfly. There's the wings and the body and a fish tail. Ah, this is like combo, total combo. That's so cool. So I really like those 5. This one though, I love. It kind of upsets me that we've got these sharp lines. And then I looked at it again and I thought, you know what it looks like? It looks like the top of a pyramid with some weird, freaky spirit rising out of the pyramid. Whoa! Or something. Anyway. I like it. It's funky. How does it get better than that? What does it look like upside down? No idea. Pouring blue fire out of a bottle or something. What do you guys see in it? That almost looks like a rhino face. Mouth. Nose up here. Oh. This is the cool thing about our style of painting with acrylic pouring. You can stare at them for hours and come up with all these different things, and they're just all so cool. I just had a thought though. Let's tilt this up so you can see that painting. And put that down there as a little pearl at the bottom of the ocean, and the fish is coming down to get it. I like it. It's quite cool. Anyway. So guys, I like them. I like them all. I can see very, very excited people owning these. So let me know in the comments which one you like the best. Also let me know if you want to buy any of it. It's all for sale. So what else is possible? What else can you choose? How much more fun can we have? And if you've enjoyed my banter and enjoyed my painting style, please hit the subscribe button, like button, all those things that YouTubers usually say. If the cabochons will be put up for sale on my Mickey Art Facebook page. So jump on over to there. And if you... I had this beautiful lady message me the other day, and she said, will you stop sending me stuff on my Facebook? I said, well, just... she says, I've already left the group. Stop sending me stuff. And I said, well, you're actually not talking to the group, you're talking to me. So you must have liked my page as well as joined the group. So you need to unlike my page as well. That's so cute. Anyway, guys, I adore you all. I'm so grateful for you watching. I'm so grateful for you, you know, watching that first 30 seconds of the ads at the beginning. And I'm seeing faces all over the place. Look at this little face. It's like a fox-nosed human face sort of thing. Weird. Anyway. So I'm totally grateful for you guys watching. I wouldn't be making a YouTube channel if people weren't watching. So I have fun doing it. I hope you have fun watching. If you don't have fun watching, don't watch anymore. What else is possible, guys? I will see you super soon with another video. Bye-bye.